What are you drinking?
Guinness.
Nice.
Don't work well.
The traditional Scottish drink.
Of course.
Guinness.
To be fair, Scotch it's not really that great. Everybody's just drinking this already. Don't get a bad word.
Oh,
You take that.
oh, hello.
Oh, we got it.
Why not? Three slight technical delays here, but I'm here.
Technical issues.
How's everyone doing?
We've just started, so you're just in time. So can we go around the room, and who are you? Introduce yourselves.
All right, Shelby, you can start because we're just going to talk over each other.
Yep, let's do it. So I'm Anna. Shelby is my nickname in the band, so you probably won't hear them referring to me by either name. And I am the whole songwriter, rhythm guitarist, co-vocalist, and the whistle player.
Wow, you're a busy lady.
Very busy.
Okay, so over to the pub.
Yeah, so I'm pretty English, like playing guitar. Nice and simple. Yeah, I mean, that's all I do.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm Tom Thorne, also the co-writer, co-vocalist, and mandolin player.
I'm Sean Clinton.
Cool.
I do drums, and I get a seat at the back. And no folk coverage whatsoever.
Bask in the glory that you've got today. Everybody can see you right now.
But you've got the best beard.
Well, I don't know. Like, you're up there on it.
I don't know.
So Shelby.
Get in there.
So talk to me about the Gallowgate Murders. How did it all come about?
Well, I'll take this one and then pass it over to Shelby. Because it was a case of I wanted to start a Celtic punk band. Shelby wanted to start a Celtic punk band, and we literally just met in a pub at a Rum Jacks game. We just started talking, and she's saying, it's like, "Oh, I've just moved to Glasgow. Do you know anybody in Glasgow that wants to start this band?" It's like, not in that city, but then we just started chatting amongst ourselves. So Shelby will want to go a bit more into this, because the band was quite literally Shelby's wee child.
Yeah. So I actually moved out to Scotland from London, and I started this band in London with my older friend, who's a drummer, who's no longer in this band. He's stayed in London. And we had a few songs, and we couldn't really find people that wanted to do similar genre. And we struggled to get musicians in to fill in for rehearsals, and I just gave up on that. So I thought, if I move to Scotland, maybe I'll see if somebody up there would be interested in similar style. And within like literally 2 months of coming up here, we all met, and it was just meant to be. So I was really happy that I made that move.
Say,
And I'm not sure if I could name any other Celtic punk bands.
yeah,
I mean, is it where did it come from, really?
So I think most Celtic punk, we call ourselves Celtic punk, because almost everybody else in the scene calls himself Irish punk. Meanwhile, like, you got Scotland over here, like, I'm Scottish, for lack of a better term. Irish and Scottish. It's why actually in our songs you would see influences of both like Irish tribe and Scottish tribe sort of waving through each song.
So you know, congratulations, takeover.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, something a bit different for the takeover, a download. What does this mean to you guys firstly as a band, but also as individuals?
I can probably say to the entire band that it is absolutely amazing for us. When we got the news, we were playing a gig that day, and it took a lot of high energy in our shows, but that one ended up being really high energy. We were all absolutely buzzing about it.
The whole feeling's like it's customers and stuff like that. I've done download plenty of times, and I'm on that stage playing on some Max Abbott there 1 year ago, right? So to actually be able to go down and play, so wow.
This will be my first time attending Download.
Oh,
Wow.
the first time we played it, it's mind blowing. It's
surreal. It's not. I don't think it's quite set in yet. I think the fear will set in the second they get near the stage.
So for me, Daniel was the first festival I ever went to. I was 18 at the time. So I went there, got absolutely thrown in the face, like, here's this giant festival. I felt really out of my element, just going to like tiny little gigs up in Inverness where I was going at the time. And it was one of those things that I'm just like, I would love to be up on that stage. So personally for me, it's like a dream come true.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice to see the hard work there, you know.
Absolutely, yeah. And also, like, with Download obviously being like literally the biggest festival, this is just as good as it gets in the UK, and I think we're all humbled by that so much that we just don't really know like how to take it. Like Tom said, it hasn't really set in yet, so we're trying to prepare ourselves in the best way we can, but we just also don't quite know like what to expect. And I suppose it's such a great opportunity for us to network and to meet other bands and to meet with all of you guys as well. So yeah, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity, because this is absolutely mind-blowing and just a fantastic chance for any bands that is like ours, which is pretty much unsigned and just still kind of like making big waves in the local scene, but not quite out there yet. So it's that kind of like very difficult position we are in, where like we just don't know like how to take it from here. And this was the sign. So thank you.
No, that's great. I think that's the beauty with Takeover as well, as you got, you know, as you're saying, the networking with other bands. And I know bands in previous takeovers have gigged together, they've gone on tours together. You know, there's bookers there, there's artist management there that people have been signed with, there's PR people that people have been signed with, and all these doors start to open. And I honestly, guys, I can't fucking wait. You guys are going to bring the fucking party to that tent, right? You guys, honestly, I'm not fangirling, right? You guys have been on heavy rotation on my Spotify playlist, right? Since you guys have been in that, honestly, right? In the car, whilst I've been at work, whatever, right? I've been listening to your tunes and you just make me smile and make me want to dance. I can't really dance, but I just want to get up and go, and I can't fucking wait for it. I'm so excited, and I guarantee you guys are going to fill that tent.
Well, I expect to see that.
It's going to be something special.
Don't worry, we'll bring the party.
We're all ready. They can we are. We'll bring the rest.
Hey, I'm a Welsh boy, so you know we're kind of Celtic brothers.
Party, hell yeah!
So, some of you are brand new to Download. Some of you have been going for years. Have you had a look at the lineup? Have you had a look at who else is going to be there at the same time as you?
Yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age up for that. I'd to see.
Yeah, Queens of the Stone Age. I'm like that.
Queens of the Stone Age is definitely the highlight. This is one of my favorite bands, so I'm just like, I can't really comprehend this.
See, with me, it's the Rise of the Offspring are playing, and every single time I've had the opportunity to go and see them, something's always come up.
Yeah.
So I am really looking forward to that. To be honest, though, every band that's on that bill, I am looking forward to seeing.
They're all trying to skate around the fact. I'm personally most looking forward to seeing Busted and with full senders.
I'm actually Busted.
Hell yeah.
You know what? You're not the only one. There's a lot of people. I think that's going to be a very busy tent.
Oh yeah,
it's a very unexpected announcement. I'll say that.
Oh yeah.
You were not going to be able to get into third stage. I cannot believe they've got them on third stage. Honestly, I really think it's going to be that packed out. It's going to be a ruck to get in there. So you guys are getting there, I'm sure.
One of our friends, when they got the announcement, everybody else was like, Jeff, I've seen Busted. And this I was like, should be Busted.
Wow. Yes. I mean, yes. I love McFly more than Busted.
That was the first gig that I ever remember seeing.
Wow.
My mum took me to a festival in Falkirk 2004, and the only band I remember coming on stage was Fly.
My first gig was that same year, and that was Alice Cooper and Twisted Sister. We are not the same.
It's going to be like Fly wins every time, hands held.
It's probably a good point to ask you about your influences for the Gallowgate Murders. I mean, it sounds like you all like lots of different things.
Definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah,
100%. Like, that's one of my favorite bands. Like, Lewis and Tom.
Yeah.
I'd say here, yeah.
Yeah.
The Pogues is definitely like at the core of this whole journey that we started. And then like individually, we're all into definitely like any kind of alternative, guitar-based music. So that could span from anything like, just kind of bluesy rock through to punk, through to metal and, kind of hardcore and stuff like that. So I think there's just so many different things. And I never really wanted this band to be, kind of categorized in one only genre. I thought that it's just always better to be a bit more open, because that gives us opportunity to be, kind of taken on board for any other tours and festivals. It's, like once you kind of pick, we are just this genre, you kind of really limit yourself what you can do as an artist, as well as how people perceive you. So I think the kind of one of the best thing about this band is that everybody as an individual brings something else to the table. And I can't imagine that any other way, really.
I'm definitely agreeing with Shelby there. So I came from an Irish musical background, and that's where the mandolin stuff kind of comes in when I'm writing. My dad's plays the same instrument, and I very much kind of the band going, we're going to be doing this, Tweedly Dee, and all that kind of. And then these guys just kind of told me to shut up and threw their own stuff onto it, and it became quite a unique sound.
When you first get a song, it's like, this is what it sounds like, and what the finished product becomes. It's just, they don't sound like the same song.
No, they're not.
Because in one of your videos, I saw what I now know is a mandolin, and I don't think I've ever seen one before. I mean, I've heard the name of the instrument before, but I couldn't have ever told you what one looked like. So,
Mandolin, yeah,
let's get your mandolin
You're calling
out.
me now.
This is an Irish mandolin, but it gets used in various different like folk cultures and some country American.
Right.
Yeah, you don't really see much of it kicking about on the stages in like rock or metal gigs.
You don't, do you?
So
Wow.
I
Look
call
at
this
it.
one Mandalore.
Wow. It looks like it's of some age as well. It looks like it's had some use.
It definitely has.
But I put it lightly.
Yeah, I don't
She
really
didn't think the first time.
that you would expect that probably should be into me because I'm just going absolutely mental on stage all the time.
I mean, that's really interesting that you've made a mandolin sit quite comfortably next to electric guitars. And it's a really interesting sound that you guys have got. I don't know if it's anything like this has ever been performed on the Takeover stage. I mean, I've never seen anything like this at Download before.
Well, first thing
Are you
for
comfortable being different?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Kind of made my own little mark about that, to be honest, since I was a child.
Exactly, yeah.
And so you've got some recordings made. You've got obviously tracks out, and I mean, I don't know if you've got an album out just yet. Have you?
We've got an EP.
We have an EP.
An EP. Okay. Are you in the studio at the moment, like writing and recording, or?
We're in the writing process right now. There's a lot of ideas floating about, and we're just finalizing. As Craig said, whenever me or Shelby are pitching songs, what it ends up being at the end of it is not completely different, but it really adds the So we're just getting those final parts done before we get to studio.
Wow. Well, that's the creative process, isn't it?
So,
Exactly.
what are your plans for after Download?
But after Download, well,
Yeah.
where does we stay for the entire festival?
Yeah.
And after that, actually, I'm supposed to be just like set away into Italy as for the band. So again, it's that stage where we are in the process of trying to write. We are trying to get a tour together and go towards the end of the year or beginning of next. We're just trying to finalize it in the big studio.
Wow. Fantastic.
There's a thing that I'm singing that in Scotland. I do like playing, and they seem to.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
I go everywhere.
Love to go back down south.
Fantastic. Well, we can't wait to see you.
Well,
Likewise.
That's been a
Congratulations again. It's a fantastic achievement to make it onto that lineup of 6 bands this year on the Takeover stage. So you've done, I mean, out of hundreds of bands this year as well. You've
doing that one, right?
That really came as a surprise to these two because we didn't actually tell them that we'd applied.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Where?
So what was your reaction when you found that out?
We couldn't believe it. we thought it was one of those messages, because Hem's messaged us on Facebook, and I was at work and I said to the guys, "Can someone look into this because it looks like some sort of like one of the fraud accounts. I don't think this is real." And then we looked her up and it was like, "Oh shit, this is actually the heads like from Downloads." So we're like, "Oh." Guys, I think we're playing Downloads.
So the time since we were gigging that night, we're all just on our group chats, messaging, making sure everything's right, and it's just bumbling messages. And then me just going, "Fuck's sake, guys, we're playing Downloads."
For fuck's sake, we're playing Downloads.
Yeah.
What? I'd woken up and I'd been working the night before, and I just noticed there was like 60 messages on the group chat. I'm like, "What's this?" And I'm reading it, and I'm like, "This isn't real, is it?" No.
The band is a good price there as well. So sometimes you get like a group chat going, and you're quite not sure if this is actual conversation or somebody's just having a absolute just lot of patter and just running mad with it.
And not only are you playing Download, but you're also playing Bloodstock.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
Wow, I mean, that's great. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, it feels like this year has just gone and completely.
It's gone from 0 to 100
very quickly. Yeah.
quicker than we can react to.
Hang on, you mean I got to have beers with these guys twice this year? Oh wow! Oh, what a shame.
We'll see you
This
there.
is both places then.
Do you know which stage have you been booked for? Do you know which one?
It's
we're on
the EMP.
That's the one. The formerly Jaeger stage. And I love the comments.
The best.
Wow.
That's the best stage. That's the best stage.
Love that.
Yeah, I would love that stage.
Yeah, I've seen a few bands there before in previous years. It's just, it looks like a really fun time to be able to play it, which again came as a complete surprise at 9 a.m. with a Facebook message on my way to work, already running late. Had to stop and be later to phone Shelley. He's like, "Do you want fucking explaining this again, please?" As we said, it's between all of us, we've been to both these festivals many times over the years as partners, so the opportunity to be able to play them is just absolutely mind-blowing. And like, we're all excited, terrified. Like, absolutely terrified.
Absolutely. It's the capacity that we're terrified of. Thousands of people.
Wow.
I complained earlier about being stuck at the back away from all the photos. I think once we get out there, I might welcome it.
We'll see what we can do.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. So, we'll see you at Download and we'll see you at Bloodstock. Amazing.
Download. See you guys at Bloodstock.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Bring your funny, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks ever so much for talking to us, guys, and
Thanks,
best wishes for the day.
Thank you for having us.
See you at those festivals.
Well done again, guys.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Cheers, I will see you there.
A Wilco Productions podcast.